Rangers return to winning ways after the international break. Finally, it's been 2 1-1 draws in a row. But let's not kid ourselves here. I'm still not a happy bear, so to speak. Aye, we'll go with bear because we are all bears at the end of the day. And I don't know what it is. I know what it is. We're fucking shite, and it was an awful first half. The second half wasn't much better, man. It's just like I look at how bad Celtic are. And it's like, even if they lost the day, which for 2/3 of a game, it did look like they could have potentially dropped more points, but they didn't. And it's like, well, what are we going to do about it? I mean, what are we honestly going to do about it? Like, 2 games in a row, we've dropped the ball when the team above us in our competition has, gifted us a result for us to benefit on. And I just don't get it. I mean, he changed the team the day a bit. We've seen McCausland start. Danilo got dropped. Lammers was out the team. Cantwell played in his familiar position. Desser's up front, which was really the only negative. We've seen the likes of Goldson and Balogun return. Obviously, one ineligible to play and one not included in the squad. So, yep, brilliant. Suspend it for Goldson. Anyway, we start the game. It's flat. It's dead. There's snapshots galore. Every shot we hit was going wide. Mince, Mirren goalie didn't have to raise a glove, but Jack Butland had to raise a glove because Lundstrom makes an error. Then, what was his name? Boyce or something? Brain Boyce? I don't know. I don't really care. He hits a shot. Butland saves. It's a good save. We then, our one good bit of play in the first half, we score. Now, albeit, it came right at the end of the first half. But like I said, there's nothing to report on. It was shite. It was a typical Rangers first half where it was mince. Dessers being offside. Oh, I love seeing Cyril Dessers back in this team. Haha. Just to remind us all about how much the guy's offside. But he did well here against Gogic. He slots through Cantwell. Cantwell takes like one touch too many. Really should be doing better being on assists. So it doesn't really matter because Seema put his laces through it. And Seema's been getting a lot of, I mean, not abuse, but he's been getting a lot of hate. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't really fucking matter, man. The last 2 games, but why are we giving so much abuse to a guy that's on loan? What about these players that have been here years and they're just sitting there waiting for other people to step up? This guy's banging in goals left, right and centre for us this season. And yeah, he didn't have a good game against Aberdeen. He didn't have a good game against Arice. But what, did everyone else have a good game? Honestly, I think it's very easy to point fingers at loan players. I mean, is that the case? Is that what we're doing? I mean, yeah, at the start of the season, this guy was probably one of the worst players. And then Dessers and Lammers went, hold my coffee, but hold my beer. Hold my beer, big man. Because there's a lot worse that's going to go on here. But we're in the half-time 1-0 up. Tom Miller on commentary. I do not like him on Rangers TV. I mean, he sounds about 12 and looks like Phil Mitchell. Wish it was Phil Mitchell. You want to play games, huh? You play with me. It's time to play the game. But we go in 1-0. He says, oh, that'll change the Philip Clement team talk. Well, it shouldn't. It shouldn't change the team talk whether we go in 0-0 or 1-0. Because it wasn't like the goal makes it a good 1-0. It was still fucking shite. We need to play better. We should be smoking St Mirren. St Mirren are a really awful reign of form right now. Second half begins. It's just the same old pish, isn't it? It's a wee bit better. A wee bit better. Nothing mental. St Mirren have their chances. We have ours. Danilo comes on for Dessers. Danilo give a good account of himself running the boot. Then the goal again. I mean, it's a good goal, right? Seema gets another goal, so the Seema hate, so to speak, needs to seriously get dropped. I think after this game, he grabs a second goal. Todd Cantwell grabs a second assist. Look what happens when you play him through the middle. Who da funk it? Me da funk it. We then saw in the 80th minute, Yilmaz come on, Matondo come on. A wee bit later than that, we've seen Dujon Sterling come on, then Sam Lammers come on. Oh, goodness. And he missed an open net. Well, I say open net. I mean, he was one-on-one. He either squares it to Seema for a hat-trick, or he, puts it past the fucking goalkeeper, but he's incapable of both, so he just drags it wide. Brilliant. This guy's mince, honestly. Like, what are we doing here? Are we a football? Are we a football club? Are we a charity? I need to know, because playing this guy, what's going on? Like, honestly. I mean, this isn't a one-off with Lammers, and I don't need to really say that because we all know he's pants, and he's not the only one that's pants. But we win 2-0, and I just still feel a bit flat. I just look at, this Celtic team are pish, and we are somehow pisher. And we are dropping the ball big time honestly. Like, Clermont remains undefeated, but what can I say? We're Rangers Football Club. I expect us to win more or less every game we play, and recently, I mean, it's the performances as well. It's not just the results. If we dominated Aberdeen and Aris and had like 40 shots, and for some reason that they only scored one and they locked into it, I could almost accept it in a way. But when you play with like a level of commitment that some of these bastards have been showing over the past 7 days, a week, whatever, it really leaves a sour taste in your mouth, troops. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. Until next time, peace.